Warning, incoming game. Warning, incoming game.
Alex and Ivory just redeemed first, tuning in before all the other gamers.
What's poppin'? Don't mind me just watching.
For real?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Hi there, folks. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. Hold on here. Oh gosh. Oh yes. Oh gosh. Oh yes. Hi there. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Hang on, I'm getting some music here. Thank you, Mama. Yes, I did go get a haircut this morning. Got a haircut. It was good. It was a new guy. The guy who usually cuts my hair quit. It's a new guy. We fresh to death. Here, I want to talk about the haircut actually a bit. But first, Alex and Ivory, congratulations on getting first. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. Kudos. Thank you for the hydrate. Mama, you were dragging your feet getting here because you didn't want me to keep playing Viewfinder with all the heights. I get it. I understand. I respect it. It's kitty petting time. No one, that's the main reason we're here. Leandra, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. Leandra, I, first of all, didn't know that there was anything to Big Walk beyond walking with your friends. I also didn't know that it was free with PlayStation Plus. So I was like, I don't really, I'm like really budget tight right now with Megan heading to Germany in less than, in 26 days. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, $25 is not a lot, but it's also something. And then I saw it was free with PlayStation Plus. So I'm very excited. I want to play. Crazy, you wouldn't just want to walk with your friends. So I never said, well, I didn't say that I didn't want to play before I knew that, Leandra. Evil the Chaos Mama, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. If you are not already following Evil the Chaos Mama, go click that heart button up at the top of the chat. It's free, it costs you nothing, and it makes you a better person. Evil was playing Resident Evil 2. Evil is at the point now where Evil has, I think, if I heard you correctly, Evil, you said you have 9 Mr. X's, you have 9 Daddy X's walking around, but you were saying that you think that you've gotten to the point where you can go up to 10. And I saw one point where you were in the library and there were just 3 Mr. X's looking at you as they all came to you at the same time. And you're just like, I like a party, but... So Evil's doing some Resident Evil 2 randomizer shit. There are so many Mr. X's. Hi, Raiders, welcome in. If you've never come in with the raid before to this channel, then you don't know who I am, but allow me to introduce myself. My name is TrulyRawesome. I'm a variety gamer. I play all kinds of different games here on Twitch, all of them chosen by my community. I'm a Canadian, which means I'm from the Great White North of so-called North America. I have a PhD in video game studies, which means that I play video games for fun, but I also play video games for work. And I study them, and I do research on them, and I write about them, and it does not make me better at games at all. It doesn't make me a better gamer, but it does mean I have a lot of thoughts, and I can write them down. Off stream right now, I'm playing Nina the Hollower, Astrobot, and Pal World. And on stream, we are on our 2nd day streaming Viewfinder, which is a fun puzzle game that I'm really enjoying, and that I'm looking forward to beating today. I thought we were going to beat it on Monday and start a new game today, but we did not end up beating it on Monday, so we're here playing it again today. And it's awesome. It's an awesome puzzle game. I highly recommend. Yeah, slowly building up so that every zombie is a Mr. X, but we're getting there. Wait, is that what you're doing? You're slowly increasing it so that every zombie is Mr. X? That's hilarious. You can do that? I need to reevaluate my life. Gmax, you can do that. It turns out that you can play video games for your career and not just as a gamer. I write about them. I'm currently in the process of revising my book manuscript to get my book that I wrote about video games hopefully published. I have a publisher that's interested. I have a publisher that's interested. Doesn't mean it's going to happen though. I am also have an article that I wrote about Hollow Knight Silk Song that I'm about to send out for to see if I can get that published, a little article about Silksong. I'm also in the middle of doing research to write another article about Pal World. So yeah, it is a thing. It turns out it's a thing you can do. Turns out a thing you can do. How am I still playing Mina the Hollower? Because Mama, I'm not playing Mina the Hollower. That's the thing. Mina the Hollower has fallen by the wayside because every time I have free time, I'm playing Pal World. And so Mina the Hollower has fallen by the wayside, so is Astrobot, but I am still technically playing them and I am going to beat them. I'm going to. Working on it. I may need to reach out to you to talk about this. This has piqued my interest. I need to get a PhD. I will say, Gmax, unfortunately, it is not all playing video games. I would say you would have to be interested. I would very strongly say if you're not interested in getting a PhD, that I wouldn't say that this is the way to go. But if you are interested in going to grad school, if that's something that appeals to you and you are interested in, then we can certainly talk about it. So before I got set up today, guys, you already have 2 master's degrees? Gmax, let's talk about this. Gmax, you are the target audience for this conversation. You could absolutely reach out to talk about this if you want to. You're not getting a third, so it's time for a doctorate? Well. We could certainly chat about that, Gmax, because I got my master's degree. Oh, this hasn't been used in a minute. I did. I had PhD at the end of my gamer tag on PS5 long before I got the doctorate. I can show you the degree. It's right there. It's real now. It's real now. It's a trap. It doesn't work now. You actually have the PhD. I know. What was going on about Pal World? I had to do work stuff while I was at work. Ugh, that sucks, no one. I'm going to be writing an article on Pal World. I'm currently in the research stage of it, but I have an idea for an article I want to write about Pal World, and I want to try to get published. Was what I was saying, because I'm still playing. Every time I go to play Mina the Hollower, I instead accidentally play Pal World. But yeah, we could definitely talk about that, Gmax. I'd be happy to talk about that, about how I did it, what options sort of exist about that, if that's something that you are at all interested in. I mean, you have 2 master's degrees, so you're clearly familiar with grad school. Hola! Do you have a Discord? I'll hop in and send you a message. I do have Discord, Gmax. I am TrulyRawesome on Discord. You can also, I'll just put this here for convenience. That's the link to the Discord channel. Thank you, Mama. Sorry, I did it. You were doing it because you're on top of things always forever. Sheep, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. I almost forgot what day of the week it was. Sheep, how are you doing? There's also some interesting ruins in Pal World. There are some interesting ruins in Pal World. Because, as you know, my first video game research...
He said ruins.
All about them ruins. I pressed that button and it made the chat go away. I pressed that button and it made chat go away. Okay, chat back. Okay, that was weird. That's never happened before, but I pressed that button to make that happen and then chat was like... Whoosh! Chat reset in a weird way. So I was getting set up for stream today, guys. I was getting set up for stream, and I was going to... Can somebody type a message just to make sure that chat is working? Because I'm a little worried now that chat's not working properly. It's so funny if none of you did. No? Okay, thank you, Mama. It's working. So I was getting set up for stream today, and the PS5 was out in the living room. Because I was playing, me and Megan were playing Civilization 7 last night. I won with a military victory, although we made a deal that I wasn't allowed to do military against her, but I did military against all the AI and I won a military victory. So the PS5 was out in the living room last night. And then this morning, no worries, Gmax, we'll see when you get back. And in the morning, this morning I got up and I went and got my haircut. Then I came back and I was getting ready for stream and I was getting set up and I moved the PlayStation into the office here and I went to go move the PlayStation in and I found that one of my cats barfed on my PS5. Or really what happened is that they barfed on the ground next to the PS5, and then clearly because whenever my cats barf, especially they like run away from the barf as if it's this like evil thing. And I do think it was Pudge. I do suspect it was Pudge because he was acting very, very guilty this morning. But Pudge will barf and then he runs away from the barf like he's upset about it or like he's scared of it. And I think what happened was that he barfed and then he ran away from it, and then like there was still like barf coming out, and the barf got on my PS5. So I had to clean my PS5 of cat barf this morning. What type of design does the Mouth Institute do? This, what you're seeing right now. We do things like cat parades. You know, we do things like, hold on, what? Pretty high level. Thank you. Hold on, there are other things we do. Hold on. Actions. I need to remember some of these. Some of these haven't been launched in forever.
With my penis.
We do things like, there's things like this.
Hellbomb, clear the area.
Hellbomb?
Hellbomb? Hellbomb?
What does that mean?
What are you talking about? What's that?
What does that mean?
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I'm sorry.
There's things like that. There's also things like this. Of course you do know it. Of course you know that one. So these are examples of some of the designs. These are some of the designs that are done at the Mouth Institute. There's also this one. Not the lowest expectations, but pretty low. Not the lowest expectations, pretty low. Mama, I didn't see that. Hold on, I'm scrolling back before the raid. We also have to update the raid to oh god, it reset everything, so I can't go back. Mama, congratulations. You have officially watched 1 full year's worth of my streams uninterrupted in a row. We're gonna update this here to show that Evil the Cast Mama has rated us 3 times in the month of August, putting her in 2nd place just behind Scorponaut, who I think is live today and is probably gonna fight to keep that. Mama, congratulations on watching me enough days in a row that you could take 1 full calendar year and have a stream with me every single day of that year. How does it feel, Mama? How does it feel to have 1 full year of streak? What would you tell people striving to achieve that same goal for themselves? Honestly, gross. Yeah, it is kind of gross. It is kind of gross that you're still watching me. Ew. Ew. What else happened before this? Something else happened before this and I just can't remember what it is. Hold on, I'm checking something here. Is there any button for the PlayStation button? Cross, pyramid, options, like R2 touchpad, box. Okay, is box square? It must be. Moon? That's crazy. Okay, no, you can't do that. All right, fuck that then. Fuck that then. But I'm nothing if not loyal and committed. That's right, the most loyal, the most committed. No one has a streak nearly approaching yours, Mama, and that's very impressive. So thank you for that 365 days of support. I appreciate that very, very much. Folks, I forgot to mention on Monday's stream at the end of the assignment portion what the next assignment was going to be. So hopefully you've seen it in the Discord. You've seen that the new assignment, the assignment number 79, the suggestion came to us from Indiglowstick, which is to submit the best choreographed fight scene. Submissions for the best choreographed fight scene. You have to be able to include a video with that submission. I'm looking forward to seeing them. The first thing that came to my mind was like the Donnie O. Like I was picturing like the Donnie O Red versus Blue fight scenes that they put in like the later seasons of Red versus Blue, when Red versus Blue like started to have like a quote unquote serious story and shit, and some of the like absolutely crazy fight scenes that Donnie O choreographed and that they did in Red versus Blue. So that was the first thing that came to my mind, but also obviously there's things like John Wink. You think you might actually have a submission for this one? I love that. I love when an assignment inspires. I love when people can think of something immediately that they want to submit for the assignment. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's submissions because I love a good choreographed fight scene. I'm currently, so my parents got me a few months of Disney. They paid for a few months of Disney Plus for me for my birthday. And so I've been trying to work through Disney Plus shows that I haven't been able to watch because I didn't have Disney Plus. So I've been watching Star Wars. I'm currently making my way through Star Wars Rebels, and watching Star Wars Rebels has just made me reminded me how sick like the animated Star Wars movies could do like really sick lightsaber fights that like you couldn't do live action, and just maybe there's some fights in like the fight at the end of the first season between Kanan and the Inquisitor. I was like, there's some moves in here you could never do with a human person, and they're so sick. I went deep down the rabbit hole on the newest assignment, watching so many good clips of good fight scenes. There's this, I can't remember the actor's name, but I can picture his face. He's got like a very kind of like, he's got a kind of generic like white guy like thing, but he's got like a like shorter, a beard slightly shorter than mine, black hair, kind of a broad forehead, big jaw, but he's like an action movie star who doesn't appear in like big Hollywood blockbuster action movies, but he appears in like tons of smaller action movies, and he does all of his own stunts. He's like a stunt man who they put into an action movie when they just like want the main character to be a stunt person. And I remember there were these videos of him breaking down fight scenes that he did on some YouTube channel that I was watching. It might have been IGN. But he was breaking down fight scenes, and he was talking about like what makes a good fight scene versus what makes a bad fight scene, and like things that go into good choreo versus bad choreo. And I just thought of that when Indy posted the suggestion, and I was like, I wish I could find it. I can't find it. It's probably somewhere deep in my YouTube watching history, but I couldn't find it. I don't know how long ago I watched that video, but I wanted to pull that and put it in the assignment channel so people could take a look at it and check that out. Okay, I have a serious question for y'all, and I would like as many people who are currently here and watching to answer as possible, please. So this Saturday, during my stream time from 1 to 5 p.m. is one of the only periods in which the Duskbloods network test is happening, and that I will be able to do. The first network test is like there's 4 or 5 windows. I think there's just 4. There are 4 or 5 windows, and 2 of those windows are overnight for me, or like in the middle of the night when I will be asleep, and so I won't be able to do them. There's one on Saturday that's during my stream time, and then there's 1 or 2 on Sunday during the day that I won't be able to do, most likely because I will be going to be at a cottage with Megan and her family, so I won't be able to. I won't be playing the Duskbloods on this. I won't be able to play it during the time. Mercado, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. My goodness, that is a strut in. So the only time that I can play the Duskbloods network test is on Saturday during my usual stream time. I am not allowed to stream the game. You are not allowed to stream the game. You are not allowed to take screenshots. You are not allowed to take clips, and you are not allowed to post them on social media. So I can't show or have you hear any part of the Duskbloods network test that I do. But what I was thinking of doing is of streaming on Saturday while I play the Duskbloods network test and just describe and live react to the Duskbloods while chatting with you guys, like describing what I'm seeing, describing what's happening. That was my thought, but I know that that's a bit of a weird kind of thing to stream. So my question for everybody is that something you would like me to do? Like, is that something that people would be interested in me doing? Or should I just cancel Saturday's stream because I'm gonna be playing the Duskbloods network test? That's my question. It would truly be nothing from the Duskbloods. It would just be me describing what's happening, saying what's happening. Okay, yeah. I was thinking Jasper shared this streamer who actually bought the new Virtual Boy that Nintendo released with the Nintendo Switch 2, but you can't connect the Virtual Boy to any kind of capture device to show it. So this streamer just streamed himself playing the Virtual Boy while describing everything, and that's what I was picturing. And I was like, I don't think that that's much of anything, to be honest. And so I'm getting just a genuinely if people are like, if the general consensus is don't really want, not really going to engage with that, I'll just cancel the stream on Saturday. And then I'll just give my thoughts about the Duskbloods network test the next time I stream, which I think is probably better. But I was kind of holding out hope that I would be allowed to stream it, that was not part of the NDA. But then I got my download code yesterday and I downloaded it and I read over everything, and it did in fact say you're not allowed to stream it. So I was holding out hope, and then I was like, okay, I guess I could just stream myself reacting, but that doesn't really feel like anything. So I'm not gonna do it. So I think I'll probably just cancel Saturday's stream unless somebody comes in here saying really, really strongly, does Discord count as stream? I think so, mama. I think so. I think it's possible that I might have to enable, the PlayStation has this setting that you have to disable in order to allow games to be streamed through a capture card. And you have to enable it in order to watch movies and TV shows on your PlayStation. So when me and my wife are watching Lost, I have to re-enable this setting that doesn't allow it to go through a capture card. Yes, such an annoying setting, Leander, because I always forget to turn it back on sometimes, and then I move to hook up my PlayStation to stream, and then I can't see my PlayStation. I have to move it back to the living room and reconnect it there so that I can see it, so that I can disable or re-enable whatever fucking thing I have to do. And anyway, the Switch 2 might have a similar setting that it will enable. It doesn't have that setting by default, because you can't watch TV shows and movies on the Switch 2, but they have said that they're going to disable the ability for you to take screenshots or videos with the built-in screenshot video button. So it's possible that they'll also make it so that it could not be registered by a capture card anyway. So I wouldn't, if that was the case, I don't think I would be able to stream it to Discord anyway, but I'm certain that Discord doesn't count, unfortunately. I've seen it before, Leandra. I watched Lost. I watched the first 5 seasons of Lost in the 3 months leading up to the final season. And then I watched the final season live with my friends during undergrad. And Megan has seen some of Lost when it aired because her parents watched it, but she's never seen the whole thing. And I own all 6 seasons of Lost on DVD. So we have been watching it through together because I remember everything and she only remembers some stuff. And watching Lost 20 years later is such an interesting experience because I feel like I'm reacting I am a different person than I was 20 years ago, and this different person is watching Lost and having very different thoughts and opinions and reactions to Lost than I did 20 years ago, or I guess it was 15 years ago for the final season. And so it's been very interesting to rewatch it. And it's also very interesting to rewatch it, like knowing everything and being like, huh, some of these things aren't consistent and they're just hoping we don't notice. I watched Lost for the first time a couple of years ago. I think I'm 2 episodes away from the ending. Wow. You started it a couple of years ago and you just didn't finish it. I'm gonna be honest, no one. I have a hot take. I have the same take about Lost that I have about Supernatural, which is that I think that the best way to watch Supernatural is to watch the first 5 seasons and then stop watching about 10 seconds before the end of the season 5 finale. And if you watch Supernatural and you just end there, I think that's the best version of Supernatural. Like, because everything that happens afterwards is just kind of like not worth it. Whereas like that ending has bittersweet elements to it, but is a better ending in my opinion. I also, very wildly, and Leandra might be one of, like, Leandra, I'll be interested to see what you think about this. No one, you'll have seen enough to know about this. I don't know who else here has watched Lost. I actually genuinely, no, not a word of a lie, wish that Lost had ended at the season 5 finale. The cliffhanger that season 5 ends on, I actually think that should be how the entire series ended. Because yes, the ending of Lost is... No spoilers, I'm here, careful. Chat, shh, shh, shh. TrulyRawesome here, TrulyRawesome here. Megan is here in the chat. No spoilers about Lost. No Lost spoilers. I was being vague intentionally. I was being intentionally vague. I think that it should end at the end of season 5. Not watch Supernatural, but the ending of Lost is oof. The ending of Lost is oof, but we can't talk about it. Careful, SpongeBob. I'm thinking of watching Heroes again. I remember the first few seasons were fun, but then the writing got lazy. Have you been inspired to watch Heroes again? No one, because Hayden Panettiere passed away just a couple days ago. A year older than me. I didn't realize she was only a year older than me. Hayden Panettiere passed away just a couple of days ago. Was Claire? Her name was Claire on Heroes, right? The first season of Heroes is good. The second season of Heroes could have been good if it had kept going with what they were planning. The third season of Heroes completely goes off the fucking rails. The fourth season of Heroes doesn't feel like the fourth season of Heroes is a different television show. I had a great time with most of the show, but it felt like a lot of wasted investment in the end for Lost. Yeah, I think that's how a lot of people felt, and so I'm really interested to see if I feel the same way, because I have not been feeling the same way about the first few seasons, because we're 3 episodes from the end of season 3, and I have not felt the same way I did when I first watched Lost about the first 3 seasons. And so I'm really interested to see if I have a different perspective on the ending or not. It'll be interesting to see. She was so young, Mama, but yeah. When I read it, there was no cause of death listed. TrulyRawesome said that it was heart failure, and at 36, I just have to assume it's the heart failure that comes from the incredibly difficult and often destructive patterns that young people in the industry often end up in. Yeah. Remember that one episode in Lost where Yoda and Chewbacca did a pod race against Speed Racer and Sonic? No one, you're spoiling the season 5 finale. Zine, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. How you doing, Zine? Hope you are well. Completely unexpected, but I wish they explained how Dagobah was on that island. The island contains all universes. She did have a lot of struggles, yeah. Yes, Raffles' big take has been that Megan fucking hates Charlie, which I think is so funny because I also hate Charlie on the rewatch, but I remember when Lost was airing and when I watched it that Charlie was like a beloved character. Like, fans of Lost loved Charlie, but watching it with Megan, and also just watching it now, even without Megan, I'm like, Charlie fucking sucks. When I watched the first season as a kid, he was my fave, and now I'm just like, oh my god, he needs to shut the fuck up. You all, everybody! Which is, by the way, a terrible chorus line. I could kill Charlie with my bare hands. So we're in season 3, and Desmond keeps seeing visions of Charlie dying and saving Charlie, and every time Megan is like, no, Desmond, just let him die. Have my kids had 3 recesses today? Yes. Do I regret it? Not at all. Oh shit, that's right. Mama, today was kiddo's first day back to school, right? And Zion, how far back into this, like, how far back in are you now? Is this the 3rd day back to school, or has it been longer than that? 2nd day back to school. Right, yesterday was his first day back. Gosh, it's wild to me. I mean, it's wild to me that the 16 days, right? Because like here in Canada, we have 12 days. We have 12 days, or 12 weeks. The 16 weeks that you guys have is crazy. Our 2nd full week, 11th school day back. Wow. Wild. So early, man. The summer is so short for your kids. We didn't go back until September. We were done at the end of June and back in September. But kids only get like 1 month of summer. Is crazy. Migraines suck so much. Glad they're better than they have been, though. Yeah, they are. They're brutal. They're awful, and it's been terrible that Megan's been getting them. But thankfully, we seem to know what's we know what's triggering them, and it's just the high stress situations, which happens. 3 recesses. So Zion, you get to just decide. You just get to decide your kids can have a recess. Like, there's not a scheduled recess. You can just be like, it's recess. Oh, okay. You get out in May. Okay. That's more balanced than I thought. Exactly, Leandra. Unfortunately, that is the major trigger. And the advice is always to remove the source of stress. Like, if you can identify the source of stress, the advice is always, like, if you can identify the source of stress, it's to, like, remove it, like, get rid of that source of stress. Unfortunately, when the source of stress is literally everything all the time, it's like, what are we advocating for here? I get the aura version, and I just hate not being able to see for an hour. Yeah, that part, that's fucking beautiful, brutal. I've never had a migraine. I've never gotten a migraine. And the whole experience, like the nausea, the aura, everything to me is just bad shit. They normally get 1 short recess in the morning and 1 longer one in the afternoon, but they've been so antsy today, so I'm like, you know what? Let's go out again. And you just can. And you just can. That's great though. If they're too antsy, you gotta get. They've got too much energy. They've been away for summer. Now they're being back. Now they're back in school. They don't want to be. They got antsy energy. I get it. I wish I should just fucking do that with my kids. Like, honestly, like when I'm teaching like my 2nd year class, if they're like distracted and like antsy, I should just be like, all right, everybody, let's leave your stuff. Everybody stand up. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna run around for 10 minutes. We're just gonna go outside and do recess, and then we're gonna come back in, and y'all are gonna fucking talk about this book. That won't help. That won't make them have read it. It won't do literally anything. And also, they'll just leave. They're not gonna stay in like the quad and then come back to the class if I did that. These strategies don't work on adults, even though they probably should. Playing is a way of being human. All human beings play. Play is an important part of being human. It's important. We, as adults, we should play more. I play constantly. I made it my job to play. I made it so that when I'm playing, sometimes I can call it work. It's a really neat solution. Your haircut looks really nice, BTW. Thank you. You did a fantastic job. Oh, I was gonna talk about it. Okay, so the guy who I've been going to get my haircut for like over a year now, longer even, maybe 2 years, he did leave. He quit the barbershop, and so I was putting off. I wasn't sure who to pick next, and so the guy I picked is actually the guy I went and got my haircut from today. Was really good. He was actually the guy who replaced the guy who used to cut my hair, and he did a couple of things. He was really good. He was a really good hair. Like, I'm gonna probably go back to him, but he did a couple of things that were. He did a couple of things that I was like, well, the old guy I've never gone to a barber who's done this. And I'm like, do I like this or hate this? Which was at the end, after they cut the hair and everything, after they so I'll do the things that he did first. So first, when he did the back of my neck to do the taper on the back of my hairline, he actually, he took a straight razor and he shaved my whole neck, which my initial reaction when he was doing this, when he was shaving all the way down to like my neck, like where the neckline of my shirt is, he was shaving all the way down, and I was like, my first thought was, is my neck super hairy and I just don't know that? And so like at first I was like, huh, but he did like a straight raise of my whole neck, and then afterwards I was like, oh, that's actually very nice. That's very smooth. That's really nice. I've never had that done before. And I was like, all right, sir, you're getting a client. But then the other thing he did was afterwards, after they like do the straight razor and everything, they get like hot towels. They have these hot towels that they come up with, and they like wipe down your neck and stuff with the hot towels to try to like soothe the skin and any irritation or anything. And he like had the towel and he like held the front of my head like this, and with his other hand he did a deep tissue massage of like my neck, like up to where it like meets my skull, and like down to kind of like the very, very tops of my like shoulder blades, or like not shoulder blades, my my tendons, my neck tendons here. And he did like a deep, just for a few seconds, like I want to say like for like 10, maybe 15 seconds at most, he did this like deep tissue massage. And my initial reaction, not expecting it, was I don't know if I want you to be doing this. And then I was like, well, hold on. And then I was like, does this, and then I don't know, I was like, I guess like I just got like a free little massage. He wasn't bad. He was good at it. And I was like, huh. I've never gotten a massage with my haircut. And so I was like, I don't know. I don't really know what all of this is to say. They do that at the salon, they massage your temples. When I used to go to a salon instead of a barber shop to get my hair cut, they would like wash my hair, and they would always do the thing where they like really do like the scalp massage of your hair, right? Like they would always do that, and that felt really nice. You know, I enjoyed that part because it was like a massage of your scalp. But this was like, yeah, like he really got in there. Like it was really like he put pressure on it and worked the muscles. And I was like, I had a reaction to it at first where I was like, I don't know if I want you to do this. And then my second reaction was, wait, am I really tense in my neck? And then I was just like, I guess I'm just gonna like lean into it. And like, I don't know, it was wild. But I was like, I really liked the cut he gave. I really liked how he did the cut. I was like, I'll probably like go back and see him again. And I guess like the next time I'll expect the deep tissue neck massage. But I do miss the like hair wash that they do at salons that they don't do at barbershops. They don't do, like, I do miss that. That was soothing. That was soothing and nice when you would go get your haircut and they would just, yeah, like, just give you a little like scalp massage. And I mean, I would never go back to that salon. The reason I stopped going to that salon was because I went in and the hairdresser offered to like, said that she had been doing like beard trimming and she'd been like practicing and learning how to do beard trimming, and she asked if I wanted me to do a little trim, if I wanted her to do a trim of my beard. And I said to her, a little neatening up wouldn't hurt. I am trying to grow it out though, like I'm trying to grow it longer, and so I would just wanted like a little bit of like neatening along sort of the like edges and stuff. And then she proceeded to just kind of like shave my beard off. So just like fully ignored what I had asked. Clearly didn't know what she was doing. But just wanted to like try. And so I like couldn't do anything once she started, because you know once she's like cut a bit of it, it was like, well, now you got to balance the whole thing. So I guess we're committed to this. But I was pretty pissed, and so I've never gone back there. I stopped going there and I started going to this barbershop as a result of that. But I miss the scalp massage. I miss the like washing the hair scalp massage. It was nice. They don't do that at the barbershop. Okay, so today's plan, folks, hold on here. I'm just jumping around because I was lurking on Evil's channel. I'm now lurking on my own channel. So let's go lurk on somebody else so that I'm not just a viewer on my own channel. The massage is nice, but I also hate strangers touching me. Well, this was exactly the reason why I reacted the way I did to the neck massage. Because I was just like, you're already doing something that I'm not like crazy enthusiastic about. Like I don't like, I like am a little, I do get a little nervous when I go get my haircut just because like somebody's touching my head and stuff. And like, I especially get nervous when I don't know the person. Like I got used to my old barber and then he left. So I was like, oh, I'm breaking in a new barber. What if I don't like them? And I don't know that I would have wanted him to do it. Like I miss the scalp massage, but I'm like, is there a way to get that experience? I'm like, maybe if after he's cut my hair like 10 times. Well, he didn't just grab my neck. He grabbed my forehead too. He like, it's always scary, but it's thrilling. Embrace it. He grabbed my forehead to like hold my head steady. And he got me to tuck me. He said, tuck your chin. And I did. And then he like did a neck massage. And I was like, oh. Boys have cooties. He got cooties. But he did a great job, so I can't complain about his work. His work was fantastic, and I'm definitely going to go back and get a cut from him in the future. Oh, okay. I just went and started lurking on Frankie's stream. Frankie is playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Only her second. Am I reading this correctly? It's her second stream playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Oh, that's exciting. That's very fucking exciting. Cool. I hope she's enjoying it. I hope she enjoys it. That game rules. That game is on the Mount Rushmore of video games. Oops, wrong one. Although we do have this updated now to show Final Fantasy IX we beat Final Fantasy IX in August 2026. This is the one I meant. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Top 4 games ever played. Mount Rushmore of games. She's just got my L. She's loving it so far. Hell yeah. Oh, what a good fucking game. Which that I 100%ed and don't own. Because I played Claire Obscure Expedition 33 on Xbox Game Pass, which I no longer have. If I ever buy Claire Obscure Expedition 33 on Steam, there is apparently a way that I can copy my save data from Game Pass into Steam, but I don't know if doing that would give me all the trophies because I 100%ed Expedition 33 on Game Pass. But if I buy it on like PlayStation or on Steam, then I'm not going to have all the trophies. And I don't know if transferring my save data over from Game Pass will give me the trophies. So I never got past the first boss in Clair Obscur. One day I will. You never got past the first boss in Clair Obscur. What do you consider the first boss, no one? I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm asking. It's great for me, despite not loving it. I need to be helpful, so I can ignore this bullshit. So you can help her with Clair Obscur Expedition 33, so you don't have to look at this game, that we're Viewfinder, which you because of the heights thing. What game could dethrone one of the games on the Mount Rushmore? Ooh, now no one, that would be tricky though, because then I'd have to play those games, and until I played them, I wouldn't be able to give them a grade. That is a good idea. I am going to write that down because I think that that's a great idea. But I've learned that long-term assignments are tricky because I just don't have time to do them. It's right after they teach you how to jump during battles, and I can't time it correctly. Right. Oh, the timing on that shit is really hard, no one. You can, I think you can, I'm pretty sure you can change it in the settings to make it easier if you wanted to do that just to, in order to play the game. Because you also don't have to. Like, I'm pretty sure that the devs have said that, like, you never have to do the, like, parry and dodge system perfectly in order to beat the game, but I could be wrong. I accidentally, instead of writing, my brain is literally fried from streaming, guys. I just wrote down, instead of what game could dethrone my Mount Rushmore, I wrote down what game could dethrone my Mouth Rushmore, and I'm just realizing that I should have named this my Mouth Rushmore of video games. Mouth Rushmore totally fits. I should have done that. Hold on, I'm literally gonna update it live right now. BG3 is on there. It's an honorable mention. BG3 is one of the honorable mentions here at the bottom. I really need to do a second. I really want to do an evil playthrough, a Dark Urge playthrough of BG3. I really need to do that, and I just have put it off because I don't like. I really find it hard to replay games, and so oh no, where did I make the Mount? I didn't make the Mount Rushmore thing in Canva. Did I just make this in Paint? I think I might. Oh no, here it is. Found it. Now, see, there we go, no one. I like that. What is your Mouth Rushmore? Or your Mouth Rushmore of video games. I'm actually just changing it to Mouth Rushmore here because I'm going to change it to Mouth Rushmore and anything. I guess you don't like hanging out or value the time we've spent together? What are you even talking about? Of course I do. Of course I have. You're so full of it. You're so full of it. Okay, hold on. Mouth Rushmore of video games. There. And now download. Because if we're replacing yours, that's easy for me because I haven't played most of yours and I didn't like Expedition 33. No, it's true. I think actually probably I'd like that idea a lot. No one to do, like, to have people submit their Mouth Rushmore of video games. That's one of those ones though where, like, I would probably, like, I'd be more interested in just seeing what people submitted. So that's probably one where I straight up would probably just boop. Now it says Mount Rushmore. We fixed it. That's probably one where everybody who submitted would get the same grade, because it wouldn't actually be about judging and me like giving a grade to your like Mount Rushmore of games. It would really just more be about like the conversation that would create. I have another assignment that's coming up too that's very similar, where I have an assignment that's coming up where I'm probably going to give everybody who submits the same grade, but it's really just about the conversation that it will spark. More than anything. I don't know what mine would be, actually. You hate what one of mine would be, though. So funny. I do. I hate because one of yours would be Ocarina of Time. I wouldn't hate that for you. I love that people love Ocarina of Time. I feel as though my feelings about Ocarina of Time are constantly misrepresented. Okay, here's another thing I was going to talk about. So first, let's get rid of this. Before we get into Viewfinder here, which we're going to start up shortly here in a moment, folks, I wanted to bring up the schedule. Because I want to... no, not both of them are on here, but one of them is. So coming up on the schedule, after we beat Viewfinder, I'm not streaming at all next week. Saturday's actually a maybe. There may be no Saturday stream on Saturday, August 29th. I might have no streams for the whole final week of August. But we'll see about that. But then after that, so starting in September, and our first stream in September will be our first stream of the next game we're playing, which is Sonic Frontiers, which is Foxhound's pick. And then Sonic Frontiers will hopefully beat it. If not in September, then hopefully we'll beat it like at the beginning of October. We'll see, because Dredge I want to play in October for Spooky Month. Now I'm not going to be streaming the final week of October because I'm going to be going to visit Megan in Germany for the final week of October, so that I won't be streaming on Halloween. So it won't be a spooky game played on Spooky Day, but it will be played during Spooky Month. So that's the plan, and then after that it'll be Unavowed, East 9, Monstrum Nox, The Big Con, Fallout 2. All of those locked in, fine. Looking forward to playing those. Curious about Unavowed, East 9, Monstrum Nox. Looking forward to finally playing an East game. The Big Con from Darren. I don't know anything about the Big Con, but I'm looking forward to it. Fallout 2, I'm really interested to play and see what Fallout was like before it got into Bethesda's hands. But then after that is Caves of Cud, which is Rinvello's suggestion. And I am no disrespect to Rinvello, but Rinvello's not often here. Rinvello usually only shows up. We usually only get Rinvello on Saturdays. Rinvello will show up on Saturdays sometimes, but not too often will Rinvello show up during the week. And then we'll be playing Rinvello's game Caves of Cud during the week, which is when we don't normally see Rinvello. So I'm considering possibly dropping Caves of Cud from the schedule, just because the person who suggested it isn't normally here, which I think is an okay reason to drop a game from the schedule. But we'll see. We'll see. I haven't actually locked onto that decision yet, but I'm thinking about it. But we'll see. Unless, I don't know, maybe Caves of Cud is cool and I'll want to play it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll have to see. I'm here now. Had a therapy session that was long overdue. Well, that must have been nice, though, Ivory. I hope that it was productive. I hope you feel good about it. Welcome to the stream. Congratulations on getting first. A lot of mine, I feel, would be my childhood, because despite loving newer games I've played, it's hard to live up to something I've replayed so many times because it was all I had. Yes, no, totally, Mama. The nostalgia factor, the value of that is huge, and I know that that's a big thing. It's one of the reasons because I don't have that. It's one of the things for me. The best East game, in your opinion at least, and you will die on that hill. Well, it'll be the only East game I've ever played, so I'll be starting really at the top of the at the top of the pyramid if that's the best one. You stand by my decision? Well, we're gonna see, because I'm probably gonna institute this going forward, which is that starting kind of now, for the future games, with Darren is an exception because Darren is my friend in real life, so Darren is kind of like, Darren has like a little bit of an exception here. But I think going forward, if people aren't attending stream on a regular basis, then their games will get removed. Then the games they've suggested will get removed from the schedule. And I think that that's just like a good policy, because that will allow other people who are here more frequently to have their games kind of get
With my penis.
prioritized. Yeah, exactly. Prioritized with my penis. Foxhound's an exception because he was a big stream presence. He just has life things, at least right now, going forward. Yes, exactly, Mama. Exactly. Foxhound is an exception because Foxhound always will have a special place in the stream. So this doesn't apply to Foxhound. This applies like going forward, because Caves of Cud and what's the other game that Rinvello saved? Rinvello's other game was Grapple Dog. So that one is same thing. They will both potentially be bumped if that person is not present very often, because that'll allow us to, because like going forward, what it's going to be is that there's still going to be games. Every game that goes on the schedule is still going to be a game chosen by the community, and people will still have the opportunity to suggest games. But the way that it's going to work going forward is that the raffles will now be to have your name drawn to suggest a game. That game will then go into a vote alongside 2 other games that I picked based on criteria, and then there will be a vote with everybody can vote for that game to be added to the schedule. So sometimes games will be every game that's added will always be chosen by everybody, but suggested games, when someone suggests a game, that game kind of has to get the community's vote in order to make it into the schedule, right? So like, because one of the things we had with the old system is that we had a lot of games that were suggested, but they were kind of games that were being suggested that like only the person suggesting it wanted to see me play it. And in fact, some of the games, like some games were games other people weren't interested in. So I still want games to be suggested by you guys, but I also want you guys to collectively decide what games that I'm playing. And so that's how that system's gonna work. So getting raffle entries for every stream, participating in the assignment and getting bonus raffle entries is still really valuable because it increases your chance that your game will be selected. And the way that it'll work is that once your name is selected, it'll be removed, but everybody else's raffle entries will all stay the same. So the raffle won't reset. So if, for example, like the next time we do a game suggestion, we'll spin the wheel. If Oolong's name gets selected, all of Oolong's raffle entries up to that point will be removed, but then like all of like No One Ever Was's and all of Holly's and all of Alex's and all of everybody else's will still be in there. So you'll still have that higher likelihood of getting your name selected next time we go for a suggested game. It gets Yakuza Kiwami bumped up in the timeline, so clearly I'm for it. Burgundy World, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. It's great to see you. Yes, I was very excited to see that Yakuza Kiwami is now on the schedule visibly. It's always been on the schedule, but now you can see it was the one that just got bumped up from us beating Final Fantasy IX. We got Yakuza Kiwami, and then the next one that's going to be visible there is Astroneer from like No One Ever Was. Will be the next one that's visible there. I was also just clarifying for people in stream that maybe haven't seen Foxhound's name, why that was also a thing that was still going forward, if that makes sense. No, totally does, Mama. Thank you. G-Max, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your shower. Tyrion 2000. What is that? What is that, Oolong? What is Tyrion 2000? We're about to hop on over into Viewfinder here. Oh, that I was gonna say, is that a game? It's an awesome game. Okay. That's what your next, if your name gets pulled, that's what your next game suggestion is going to be. Probably not gonna be your pick. Woo, Astroneer, I added it because I thought the inventory system is very innovative and one of a kind. I believe Dutson played Astroneer at some point in the past. Open XCOM would be pretty cool though. Is that one of the earlier XCOM games? Oolong? Astroneer is kind of like an indie, smaller scale version of No Man's Sky. Like you're on a planet and you gather resources and stuff, but you're just on the one planet, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I remember Oolong or Dutson playing it. Maybe even with you, Noah? The very first one was actually called Open XCOM. Gosh, how old is that? Oh, an open source clone. Interesting. Okay. Intriguing. All right, so here's the plan, guys. For today, we are going to resume playing Viewfinder. Get to the end of, we're gonna beat this game, actually beat this game today. And then if we beat the game and there's still time left in stream, we are going to trophy hunt. We're gonna try to go get we're gonna try to platinum this game. Because I am not ready to start Sonic Frontiers yet. Beat the game so I can come back. Will do. I think I asked you this, but are you playing Zero Company on PC? I think I'm probably gonna go for PC. Yeah, Leandro. Either PC or PlayStation, and I think just for the kind of game it is, that like it'll be easy. It's a game that'll be it'll be easier to play on mouse and keyboard. But yeah, so my plan is to buy it on Steam. Super excited. I don't think I knew Dutson when he played Astroneer. I would have absolutely joined in. Yeah. Okay, maybe then I must be misremembered. But I know that Dutson did play Astroneer on stream. We'll have to ask him about it. You agree? Yeah. I just think that I don't think it's a I think it is a mouse and keyboard game, not a controller game. Okay, so okay, we got the battery. Okay. Oh, but that needs 3. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I think I've already messed up the. Okay, found Mercury. Actually, gonna go all the way back here. That's what you're planning to do as well, Leander? You're gonna get it on PC? Yeah, I'm so excited. I also am like really excited to see Vic Michaelis' character. Okay, I can only take 2 photos. And one of them, I need 3 batteries. Yeah, I agree. I'm sure it'll be fine on console, but I'm pretty confident my PC can run it, and I can get up to 4 batteries here, but how do I? Now I can get 3 batteries, but it's gonna be turned on its side still. Yeah, I've only played XCOM on console, so it's doable for sure. Yeah, I've only played XCOM 2, and I didn't beat it. So I don't actually have a huge amount of experience with like the XCOM style of these tactical games. My reference point is more Fire Emblem, which obviously works just fine on controller. But yeah, I'm just confident it will run on my PC, and so I'm like, well, why not get it on PC? No. Okay. So I clearly have done this wrong. I've got enough batteries, but okay. I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, I think I have an idea. Because you'd rather game on the couch. You finished both of the modern XCOMs, but the first one is still the best. I believe it. Gonna move you in work. Sorry, good luck, have fun. No worries, Leandra. Hope work goes well. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. I'm looking forward to a big walk or more Mecha Chameleon, whatever we do. I liked Terror from the Deep also. What is Terror from the Deep? Is that another like XCOM style tactical game? Yeah, I think this solved it. I think this is the solution. Oh, the second XCOM Terror of the Deep was the second XCOM game. XCOM 2 is not. Oh, from the original. Okay, I see. I'm clearly not very familiar with the. Thank God I had this little step to come up on. I'm clearly not familiar with the deep lore. Okay, I think that was the last.
Sorry.
Yes.
When I realized what you were looking for, I didn't have the heart to tell you. An impossible solution for an impossible question. Mirren she was crushed. They all were. I didn't want you to have to feel as they felt. It's a painful burden, knowing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not thrilled, my guy. This is kind of a Portal situation. The cake is a lie. Well, that's not entirely true. I did know that there were XCOM games before Firaxis got the IP. I just didn't know. I didn't know how many. I thought there was only one. But yeah, my most experience with tactical squad games is I don't know. I guess like is Fire Emblem considered a tactical squad game? Because that's kind of my main experience with tactical squad games is the Fire Emblem games. I don't think, but I really like them in concept. So I don't know. I would love to play more. Phoenix Point being one that you guys are talking about right now. Okay. This is a wait. Okay, this is wait. And I can just take a photo of the watermelon and get a second watermelon. Is it really? Oh, but is that? Why would I need to use 6? 6 photos. Why? Oh, because I actually can't take any photos. But this is on a ramp. So yeah, so the watermelon moves. Okay. I think Phoenix Point had some people from the OG XCOM games developing it. From the OG, right. Because the team that designed Star Wars Zero Company is former Firaxis XCOM devs. Okay. How do I stop it from rolling down? Because it's not going to photograph any of that stuff. This is the unphotographable material. So I need more watermelon. Just need one more watermelon, but I can take 6 photos. Seems crazy. But I can't like photograph myself. I can't put it on a timer. Cursed gravity. Somehow I don't think that was the solution. Okay, I can't take pictures. Don't have the camera. Need to photograph the watermelon. Hang on, let's just try something. I think the OG ones also have the seeded outcomes we all know and love. Okay, that's not the solution. This one's a tricky one. Tricksy little hobbits. Why can't I move the, like, I'm a little like, I'm like, okay, I get that I need to solve this and that there's a way to solve this. I get that. But like, the game is preventing me from doing solutions that exist. I could move these filing cabinets. You know? Like, don't put the filing cabinets there. The camera's also too close to the grate. I can't like place the watermelon in between it and the... Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I can pick it up, but I can't throw it. I was like, if I could throw the watermelon, maybe I could catch it when it was coming down. Okay. And it doesn't weigh more if it falls from a greater height. Ah. This is the first one that's really stumped me. Any ideas? Any thoughts? If you know the solution, I don't want to know it, but if you're just like spitballing. Can move is the watermelon. This can only take photos straight ahead. None of this stuff can be photographed. Rolling watermelon is stew. I think that doesn't end it if I get rid of the watermelon, it doesn't say. Again, like I could move this. You don't remember the solution, but you remember it was the hardest puzzle you face. Okay, that does make me feel better. That makes me feel better, no one. Have the ability to delete some of the environment. I need to get a second watermelon. How does deleting any of the environment stop the watermelon from rolling down this environment, which can't be deleted? Obviously rolls faster than I can move to get there. We don't seem to be able to smash it, no. Or cut it. I thought about that. I thought about that, but I didn't think good. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. There we go. Just need to make it so that it isn't round. Mama, you don't need to know. All that matters is that you were right. Now we can just take all of these halves that we made with the photos. And booyakasha. Thank you, Mama. I didn't realize they were optional. Complete all the optional challenge levels. All right. So the last area we have to go to has no optional challenges. What that tells me. We didn't find all the planets, so once we beat the game, we'll have to come back here. We missed 3 planets. Back here and get those. Trophy! You're right. Very fancy. I honestly should have thought of that, but that one was the trickiest. That one, that was really good. Next stop, unknown. Please keep all hands and legs inside the vehicle. I believe I did miss a Mahjong too, yes. I gotta find 3 planets, 1 Mahjong at least for those trophies. And we have 12 final levels. Now I think doing that last optional one also gave me another filter. End of the line. Ride the train to the final hub world.
What remains? It may be falling apart, but it's home to their memories and to me.
Watermelon is hilarious. So oh, gravity isn't quite working in this area. Okay, so there are 12. Teleporter is locked. Okay, gotta start with this one then. Okay, so gravity isn't quite working. Teleporter is inside of this and cannot be photographed. Okay, so what's going to be the new mechanic? Guys, I don't want to be the one to say it. The game's got to say it, but you know what I'm seeing, right? You know what this kind of looks like, right? Looks like ruins. Looks like a ruin. Yes, yes. Oh, it's not big enough. What is that? Was I in this? Oh my god, am I in that photo? Oh, wait, no fucking way. No fucking way this is gonna do what I think it's gonna do. This game absolutely rules. This game absolutely rules. That's so cool, guys.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? I can barely hear you. Where are you? You're completely out of my field now. Did the machine just fall apart? How could that happen? Was it the system? This is bad. This means that there's nothing here for us. Did we just waste all of this time? I don't know. You need to find a way out. I can't seem to locate you.
I find these variables to be rather distinct.
Don't hurt yourself. You can just say it's ugly. I don't mind. In fact, I would appreciate the honest feedback. Here are you, dear. Out with it.
Okay, it's hideous. I'm so sorry. It's the ugliest thing I've ever laid my eyes upon. Was that too harsh?
Just a bit.
Yeah, geez. Pick up barcode. Barcode. Whoa. Barcode. Go for a walk in the barcode forest. Fuck, that's so cool. But viewed from outside, it's a barcode. That's neat. That's very neat. That was also a trophy. There a collectible in this area, you think? Or...
How long are you going to wait this out? Just talk to her. I can cut through the tension with a knife at this point.
It's not so simple. She refuses to meet me halfway.
Do not pretend you're halfway. Doesn't entail crossing an ocean to reach you standing on a shoreline.
How poetic. I'll deal with it. All right?
All right.
Started to fall apart, it seems. Okay, I'm back. Had a phone interview for a potential placement in a trade school program. Oh, that's fun. You think it went well? So cool. I think I need 2 photos though. Hold on. I need to be able to get back out again. Yeah, I need to be able to get out again. Oh. Nope. Nice.
Even now, your creativity is a wonder to witness.
Fuck, that's so cool. I think so. She's gonna send me an email with a skills assessment, and if I pass that, then we move on to the registration acceptance stage. Very cool. What kind of trade are you like looking to like take some courses in, some classes in, or get a degree in?
Efficiency, I see.
You did say I was wise.
I'd say your wisdom is on vivid display with this one.
So you do like it?
I think Hiraya is going to be very excited.
It's Alex and Ivory. Oh. Yeah, do not look. Home building, carpentry, plumbing, renovation, exterior buildings. Okay, cool. This is even bugging you out? Yeah. Viewfinder prototype, not final art. Oh, is this like artwork for the game? Is this like a little... Or is it like a prototype within their logic? Like within world for the camera itself? Oh, look, he's a knitted little cat. Odd. This is just a, this isn't even the thing that I came here to do. This is its own thing. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, definitely definitely. What is happening? You guys, that is such a weird visual effect happening right now. Is there even anything at the end of it? Yeah, exactly. Music makes me think that I didn't get a trophy for doing all this. This can't be for nothing. Well, I guess I may as well go all the way back. I don't know what I was supposed to do in there. If I'm supposed to do more, I don't know what it was. It does feel like the music was guiding me, but like I just was at a dead end and falling. Okay, hold on. Maybe there's a trophy that gives a hint. Put the 3 paintings where they belong. Rewind for a really long time? What is considered a really long time? These are all hidden. Complete the 3rd level without touching the battery. Place the recursive photo 15 times? What is the recursive photo? Take 100 photos, collect all the camera filters. Beat a level in less than 10 seconds. Complete a timer level with only a fraction of a second to spare. There are timer levels? Find all the planets in Chapter 4. Find all the Mahjong tiles in Chapter 3. And then that. One of the first ones you got was the rewind one? Looking at these hidden trophies. Lol, get behind the waterfall. That's something I can get behind. Get multiple jump power-ups. Get the jump power up. I did not get that. Get tricked twice in a certain level. I feel like I did. Make a choir of screaming people. Okay, I do know how to do that. All right, well, there doesn't seem to be any trophy associated with that. That was just... Wig out. I didn't try to go behind the waterfall. Are you even you didn't try to go behind the waterfall? Are you even a gamer? I know. I saw it and I did have the thought, but I was like, well, yeah, I didn't try. I should have, though. How many photos can I take? 6. Great. 1.
Joy is ephemeral. Pain is forever.
I know. The pain of me. Dang it. Oh, I didn't do it close enough for the battery. Be inside, that's funny. Let's go. Gotta get over there. Interesting. I told myself to stop using these journals just for data and number crunching, so here goes. Here I will write a small update on the state of things. It's a good one. Future Haraya, as you read this now, I hope you are recalling how it felt to write it. Metabolic flux analysis and of bio-coded specimen make for fascinating research. The system we've built here is highly adaptive and incredibly smart. I never imagined how meticulous our replications process would turn out to be, and yet the details at the cellular level is astounding. Every time I clip a new leaf or petal or frond for Mirren to examine, I feel as though we're one step closer to attacking the drought head-on. The idea to elevate the pollutant degradation system was a stroke of genius from Aharon, and Shi Liung's ability to get everything running efficiently. It finally feels as though our successes are the result of a team effort. The future is looking bright, and I'm having a lot of fun these days. Aharon and Shi Liung are geniuses. Hey, if you say. Say so. It doesn't sound like it went very well for you guys. And like maybe you got a little mad at each other.
Again, she's just not seeing the big picture. Biofiltration is just a plaster, a solution requiring the many to assist. Whereas my solution only requires the diligence of a singular person. Why not strive for perfection? Why push towards a community that might not even follow through when you can take the fate of the global climate in your own hands? I've already shown Aliong the prototype.
Well, maybe because that sounds like a little bit too much power for one person to have, and it should be a community-driven thing, like we need to work together.
Finally put our focus on the right path forward.
Because the solution to climate change isn't just one person solving it, it is a community effort. They're all looking in the wrong direction. I don't know how to, I have to figure out how to show them that. The proof will be in the pudding. And without love, pain can't get enough. All right, so I have a theory, and I have a theory, and I'm really interested to see if it is going to be correct. Oh, I did a little too late. I want to take a photo. Oh, actually, hold on. Interested to see if that will. Oh, why is it so? Why is that such a tiny little photo? Oh, lol. Thanks, kitty.
Everything is a constant force, building pressure. And now it's falling apart. Oh, Miran, what are we doing?
Okay, why would I want to go there? There's nothing over there. Right. Now I'm over here, but to what end? Oh, interesting. Oh, it forces you. I was like, what good is that? That's not where I want to be. Oh, wait. Yeah, oh, that's so cool.
You can continue to go further. Even more ruin awaits.
He said ruins.
He
said it!
Left alone for too long. Corrupt. Please, be mindful.
He said ruin. Right, there don't seem to be any collectibles in this, and there was no trophy suggest. Why is the camera shaking?
Hiraya left. I knew this was inevitable, but it fills me with such deep sadness. I keep this record of my feelings here, rather than hidden, because I don't want to forget. We came here to challenge wonders, but now we are left with a million pieces that don't seem to fit together. Perhaps our time would be better used.
You've destroyed it.
In the world.
Something must be wrong with the camera. This is dangerous.
Whoa. Whoa, wait, what? I destroyed it. Yeah, that does seem dangerous, bro. Need one battery.
So what if the weather disruptor didn't work? This can't be the end of everything we've worked for. All the research, all the memories. We need to keep pushing forward. Haraya gave up too easily, but I won't. I refuse to leave this place until I know the answer. Until I save everything.
Well, there's a couple of different answers to that question, no one. The first one would be that, like, as in all video games, nothing causes them to decay. They're built that way. But in the metaphorical sense, I'm like, this part of this is ruined because it represents the team's fracturing. It represents how, like, they stopped, like, being a team. The ruins are reflexive, so they are a reflection of these people. Okay, anything I take a photograph of, I'm going to destroy. Yeah. Anything I take a photograph of, I'm going to destroy. So if I take a photograph of the bridge to extend the bridge, I will destroy the bridge. Oh no, it's not tall enough. Okay, not close enough. I don't think this is actually the solution, but... Wait, but is it actually the solution? It's certainly a solution.
This place, you've changed it. It will never be the same. Maybe that's meaningful, too.
Hey, I can't tell if you answered or not, so I'm just going to wing it. You're completely out of my range. I can't find you. But your vitals are still fine. Like you're in a deep sleep. So, new game plan. You're going to need to break the system somehow.
Well, don't worry,
There
I'm
has
seemingly
to be access
doing
to
that.
a failsafe. A way out. Use it, even if it destroys the place. It might be your only chance to leave. Get back here safe, alright?
Destroy this place? To make a void where something once was? Is that the only answer?
Yeah, that seems like a shitty answer. This place is awesome.
Mirren is refusing to listen to reason. She's forgetting that she's not the only one who put time and effort into this project. And it's not wholly a failure. We learned an infinite amount here. I even built a simulation of the world outside just to keep track of the climate. But it's not enough. Mirren needs a solution. Some things just aren't meant to be solved. Not like this.
It is supremely devastating that these people set out to like solve climate change, and this game is kind of being like, you can't. Which I'm like, that can't be what this game is saying. I don't want to delete the kitty. I don't want to. Did you see the PBZ state of play? I didn't just learned it was a thing. I did not. Oh, right. They did. They were doing one for Phantom Blade Zero. I had completely forgotten about that. I had completely forgotten they were doing that. Mostly because I'm not really super interested in that game. I know that, like, Cal's very excited about it. Did that happen today? Phantom Blade Zero State of Play announced. Yeah, I do remember that now that you say it. It will broadcast on August 17th. Okay, so it already did. Oh my god, it's 50 minutes long. No, that can't be true. Some of that must have been like the wait until it went live. Yeah, it's only actually 20 minutes. The 20-minute gameplay deep dive. Maybe we can watch that at the end of the stream if we finish up with Viewfinder.
It's pretty here, and the sound of the wind is nice. Is this what your world once was? Is this what you're trying to get back to?
Breaking Wind trophy earned. There's talk of it being the big ARPG of the year because Beast of Reincarnation was such a flop, right? Breaking Wind, la 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 la. Farts. Okay, this is a bit confusing because, oh no, I see what we gotta do. Okay. That'll destroy that. But then we can photocopy it. Lovely. Oh, I cut off the battery by accident. Farts will never not be funny to you? Hey, listen. A good fart joke is a good fart joke. Farts are funny. Human beings fart, and it's really funny that we do that. Seems a little too easy. I feel like this one would be, oh, except that how do I get over there? Oh, I was wrong. Remember when I thought it... See? I have a boy, I couldn't escape fart jokes if I wanted to. Unpick. Somehow I also have to delete this. How do I do that? Oh. I think I know. Nope. There we go. Oh my god, the day my brother discovered he could fart with his armpits was the day my mom considered dropping him off at an orphanage.
Just as your friend said, using it will destroy this place. Oh, this feels like another impossible question.
I don't want to destroy Kitty. But I don't feel like this is a game that's like, this isn't a game where I get like make choices. You know what I mean? Oh, whoops, I'm a fool. Go.
Warning, incoming game. Warning, incoming game.
2, okay. Oh. Okay. And what we're gonna do This? Oh shoot, I can't get underneath that. That up. Perfect. That. Up. There.
For real?
Done, did it. Okay, that is an ad break, folks. We're actually going to pause during this ad break, and I'm going to go get myself some food. Take a little snack break for me to recharge, refuel, re-energize for the remainder of the stream. I'm also going to refill my water. While I'm gone, please enjoy these clips from previous streams. Where it was a success, a failure, very least I hope, entertaining. I feel like that should have worked. You took a picture of yourself holding a picture, so you should have had an extra picture in your hand. That would have been the next level of it, no one, for sure. But I'm like, I guess it's like not in my hand? I don't know. You're right though. You're right though. Anyway, I'll be right back. Now I wanna. Okay, no, you can't. I was gonna be like, can I press Y to dangle? Because I think dangling would be preferable.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Snake smacked his head. Snake smacked his head. Snake smacked his head, and then he fell and he died.
This is just the first world?
Jungle hijinks. Oh.
Not an incredible start. Turns out the A button is not the jump button.
God, I hate these levels. They break something in me. They destroy something about me. Part of me that believes that the universe bends towards justice loses that belief in the face of these specific levels. The idea that the great project of humanity has had any kind of net benefit for the world or for the lives that people have lived vanishes. With these stupid motherfuckers. Could be worse, could be America. But that's the difference, TGC. In America, they wouldn't have the Challenge 25. They'd go in and you'd buy a Monster Energy drink, and they're like, we're having a 2-for-1 special now. If you're under the age of 11, we'll give you 2 Monster Energy drinks and a handgun for the cost of 1 Monster Energy drink. Just know, Indy, that because that's the name you suggested, I can't post this clip on TikTok now. I can't make a clip of this and post it on TikTok now because I said the word cum stain. So this is now forbidden from TikTok. Not just because that would probably violate the rules of TikTok, but also because anybody searching on TikTok, for the like 3 people in the universe searching for clips of Tales of Fantasia on TikTok, if that was the clip that they found, was me saying the word cum stain, they'd stop being friends of Tales of Fantasia. You can tell we're fine because of how loudly I screamed about it. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Yep. Worth it. No! Oh my god. Thought I was...
You are watching a master at work.
I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil, ancient dragon, Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. Can we talk about the fact that Ganondorf's gonna commit genocide?
as a warning to other races?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That's so fucking dark. This is a children's game. Ross is used to getting a lot done in 0.1 seconds. With my penis. Fuck. Can't reach. Try playing your ocarina. Oh. Who's opening an entire bag of Pringles?
I'm gripping a bag of Pringles, Ross?
Yeah, a bag of Pringles.
A bag of Pringles.
Yeah, a bag of Pringles.
I want you to think about what you're saying.
Hold on, I figured it out. It took me 2 times. I meant crispers.
I thought that was a bit.
I was literally about to jump into explaining that yes, I'm eating chips, and I was hit by whiplash by the idea of Pringles in a bag.
You did come at me so hard, and you were committed. You were like, no, you fucked up, and you're gonna realize you fucked up. Sorry, I meant a bag of crispers. Is that now the hot sauce comes out? Now the hot sauce comes out. So,
all right, ready? Cheers. Oh. No, why do you do this to yourself? Chad, it's not a joke. It is not a joke. Immediately, just inflames.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Esophagus, like.
This is like cathartic for me. That you're.
Am I gonna cry from that much? No, come on, Adam. Come on, come on.
No, this is so cathartic for me. Like, to have somebody else here going through it who now understands what is actually happening when I do this.
God. It's like I painted my tongue with turpentine.
It's not good. No, there's nothing about it there's like very little redeeming quality to it.
People cook with this.
Yeah, people eat entire wings covered in this.
Oh no. Oh no. Every taste bud is shriveling up and dying.
They're just like, we quit. What you've asked of us is too much. I fathom you can't do this. Oh, and switch rails? Yeah, I probably can't. Oh no, I'm gonna fail this. Bro. I'm learning. Oh my god. Fuck. There we go. Hey, baby. What is he fucking doing? Oh, he's playing a drum. Okay, all of these spider enemies respawn. Does that mean that the skeleton soldier is also going to respawn? Ow. Oh no, I don't want to fight you again. Just so I can jump and fail again? Oh, okay. Well. Flawlessly executed.
You are watching a master at work.
I thought if it was coming up, I would. A lot of people upgrade 1070 life. Doc, are you for real? Sorry. Whew. I think a little bit of PC pretension came out of me there. It slipped out before I could close the door on its face. 1070. Fudge. I don't want to do this all stream. With my penis. Inappropriate. Sit down and then... Yeah, okay. I just needed to make sure. The Lover's Arcana. Interesting. Yeah, Berg, I don't... I only have the... Oh, fuck! No! 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 What's happening? Oh, is that a lot of damage?
Freeze.
Probably didn't have to shoot the second one, you know what I mean? Whoa, no, how do I take it? How do I put it back? How do I put it back? A stealth god in a world that is a year goal. 3-year goal. In 2026, I will go to TwitchCon and I will bring an assemblage of lewd mouse pads and I will exclusively give signatures out to people at TwitchCon on lewd mouse pads. Like if you either have to bring your own lewd mouse pad for me to sign or I will sign one of my own. Sign me the fuck up. Yeah, that's it. 3-year goal, TwitchCon, signing lewd mouse pads. That's the goal. That's the goal. Your name's actually Leandra, was it 2026 TwitchCon? The clip said it. Expensive. It's expensive, and I don't make that much. Anyway, which clip? Which clip are we talking about, Leandra? At first, I was like, "Is this the clip where I said, where is this the clip where I like berated your GPU?" Yeah, I thought that was my first thought. I was like, it's the one where I shamed you for your GPU. Yeah, I think going to TwitchCon, if I knew that like a bunch of folks were going to be there, I think going to TwitchCon would be like a super fun thing to do, but it is very expensive. And for the next 2 years, all of my travel money is so I can go see my wife in Germany. So it's really hard. Yeah, I doubt TwitchCon is anywhere in my future. Right? I can take a picture of myself. Wait, hold on. Oh. Cool. Now, how long will I have, though? Yeah, not very long. That's fine, because I'm going to do this. Thank you, sir. And then I'm going to do... Oops. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. No, come on. Oh! Wait, I can do it. Hold on. No! Dang it. Oh, wait, no, I know what I gotta do. I got this, I got this, I got this. There we go, there we go. Fun time, the hotel kills it cost-wise. Oh, really? The hotel's kill it cost-wise? Oh, okay, all right. Also, that transition was so seamless that I didn't think to say welcome back. So welcome back. Thank you. I am a smooth operator. Okay, let's see if this works. Haha, got it. Sick. Okay. Any more sad things to tell me, kitty cat? Looks like it.
If you pass through here, you will destroy this place. Your research, memories, even me. Is the world so important? Is a dying thing worth your love? If so, then this place is worth mine.
Oh,
We got eerie music. Tickets okay, flights okay, hotels probably more than the price of both tickets and flights combined. Oh, you meant kill it in that way, not kill it in the good way.
And so, your choice is made, and it begins. I'm impressed, even now. You always were quick with a clever solution. What drives you? Hesitation is the enemy of innovation.
Took 100 photos. No, not what I meant to do. Oh, whoops, I've rewound so far. No, there's a trophy to complete.
To reshape your world. Reality isn't as forgiving as this place.
There's a thing to like complete a timed challenge with 1 second remaining. Makes sense to do that here, right? Come here! God dang it. Oh shit, I cut off the battery. Whoops.
This failsafe was to prevent us losing everything.
Well, oh, you jerk face. All right, on the last one, I'm gonna wait until the last second.
How will you find your perfect solution now?
Oh wait, I don't know what to do here. Oh, when I reverse time, it does not reverse the timer. Okay. Interesting. What in this case is considered the... Oh my god. I don't know what to do here. Oh fuck, I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna complete this in time. I don't know what to do here. Forward, around. That's the direction to go to get through the illusion, but like... There are 2 more after this, fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna complete it.
Maybe your heart isn't in it? Maybe there's a solution here you haven't seen just yet.
Okay, gotta try again. Oh, the first time I did this, I was much better at it. Oh, whoop. Good. Oh, that's too slippery. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, what a waste of time. Evan Smile, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. Oh, okay, that's fine. Put it too far away. Okay, this is where I don't know what to do. Oh, shit. And carry photos between. What did that do? Wait, what? You can carry pictures between sections. Sometimes they can even be used to save time. Look up for things you might want to take with you. Oh, is this even relevant right now? I don't understand this one. I'm out of camera film. Okay, great. Okay, well, I fucked it. Restart level. I gotta be more conservative with my camera usage. If I don't need to take a picture, shouldn't take a picture.
You always were quick with a clever solution.
Oh god, never mind. I'll ask later. Yeah. Make extra photocopies here, so we now know that that's... Oh shit. Fuck! Enough of a battery? Okay, sick. Oof. A bit higher. Can I jump that far? I can. Good. Okay. All right. Platforming. Okay. Oh no. Oh great. How do I get those? I gotta take a picture of this whole thing, that's how. Oh. Oh, actually, hold on. Can I do this in a way that be easier access? I can. Okay, one left.
Even without an answer. Even without absolutes.
Wait. Oh no, hold on, wait, how do I do this? Oh no, I made it so far! How do I do this? Oh no. Hello, I missed basically all this game, which is good. I want to play it myself. Are you doing time trials now? No, this is the final level, Dutson. This is the final level. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Okay, somehow these are gonna help me. Somehow. 20 seconds left. How do I do this? There's a roof. Oh, I don't actually understand how I can possibly do this. How do I get... Oh, shit. How do I get myself over there? Oh, fuck. With 13 seconds left, damn it. Damn, so close. Yeah, damn it. All right, let's try again. Come on. Precious seconds. Yeah, you gotta figure out how each puzzle is gonna work. Makes sense. Oh, you know what I should do though? Oh, I wish I could take a photograph. I wish I could photocopy that, but I can't.
You always were equipped with a clever solution.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, I can literally get more film over there. That's crazy. I'm maybe gonna need to... Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Blah. Blah. No, stay on it, you stupid battery! Okay. No, you know what? I actually have to go back. Stay off it. No. Oh, that's not as far back as I wanted to go. Fine. Okay, 1 minute. Oh, fuck me. Oh no, it goes way too far around. There's no way. No, I'm not gonna make it with these. And be able to take a photo of it? No, 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 no. I need to just be on the other side of that. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Fuck. It has a bit. Have a great stream, G-Max. Would you prefer to play this level without the time limit? No. Have a good one, G-Max. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Dutson, what underpins this game? You will see.
Hey, it looks like you're having trouble with this part. You ever think about lowering the difficulty?
Dutson, you know we don't. You know we don't. I just had an idea. I think I have an idea for... Well, the game asks, but you know we don't. I have a plan. Oh no, a man is having an idea, I know. It's impossible to know if it'll be worth it. Oh no, I actually think I can't do my plan. Never mind, forget my plan, it won't work. Because the camera is destroying stuff, so it won't work.
Oop. You always work quick with a clever solution.
Is this the only way to make it so that there's actually a doorway and not a fake? Don't worry, Dutson, it makes sense. Oop. Jesus. It's all part of the plan. Hold on. Okay. The fastest we've ever made it here. Okay. Okay, we got it. Whoa, that's so fast. Are you kidding me? Wait, that's how fast it is? Can I not activate it from this side? No! How am I supposed to get through there? Oh, I'm so close. But I can't get through fast enough. Oh no. Yeah, there's no way I can make it that far that fast. Oh, come on, game. Oh, how do I do this? No, wait. I got it. I got it. Right here. And then I can teleport when I get to the end. Okay, that's it. That's the solution. All right, we're gonna get it this time. Oh, no, you're kidding me. No! Restart the whole level. Oh. Okay. Once again, not do it. Fine. These few seconds are not that precious. I'm also realizing something. I've realized another way I could be shaving time off. I just realized. But it's fine. I won't need it. Okay.
You always work quick with a clever solution.
Oh, sick. Yeah, love that. Okay. And now I've got a teleport photo. Yeah, I could have taken a picture of the box and been able to clear this one super fast. Because I'm realizing I could have taken a picture of the music box a few faces ago and brought it with me here. Okay, we don't need it. Because we're here and we can teleport. We can get right inside there. Dang it. There. Okay. I'm going to pull the lever, Kronk, with 1 second remaining. Because I believe that there is a trophy for that. One of these hidden trophies, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna just see if I can find it and read the details. Complete the shutdown sequence. Yes, that's what I'm doing currently. About the jump power-ups that I didn't even know were a thing. Oh wait, I missed it. There is one that's about like in a timed one in the last possible second. Is it not? What? Hold on. Here we go. Complete a timer level with only a fraction of a second to spare. I'm gonna wait until 1 second is left on this, and then I'm gonna pull the lever. Whew. We did it, guys. That was cool. That was fun, though, because, like, you get information as you go along, so you know the value of things. So I'm realizing I could have taken a picture of the music box earlier, and it would have really saved me time on the stage right before this, because I could have placed the music box into the world and immediately placed it next to the thing without having to do all the battery stuff. I could skip the battery stuff entirely if I had done that. And you don't know to go around the pole to avoid you being blocked until you've made it through the first time. Then you learn that information and you can go back and save yourself a photo and do it more quickly. That's cool design, that you gain information about previous things you've seen when you get further. Well, it's the last one, so if that's the case, no one. They got me good. They'll have got me fucking good, and I will respect it and admire it. I'll respect it and admire it, but do know I'll be putting up the angry game ending stream.
You did well.
That didn't count.
Thanks to you, I understand. Mirren, she was desperate to find the truth on her own. But I see now, there is no singular truth, no perfect answer. If anything, meeting you in this place was the closest I would ever get to knowing. Tell me, the red world that awaits you, is it loving? Is it healing?
No. Full shutdown.
I suppose our time has come to an end. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
The Cheshire Cat. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Nice.
You're back. Oh, thank God. You made it. I was worried. You went dark. Don't scare me like that. You probably need some rest. I guess it was too good to be true. give it all first world problems. A bummer, for sure. But it's not the end. We can keep brainstorming other... Wait. What's that?
Huh. Huh. Huh? Huh? How did I bring a tree sapling out of the simulation? It was but a dream, no one. It was but a dream.
You are watching a master at work.
I did it. I didn't get the fraction of a second thing. 1 second remaining and I didn't get that trophy. I might have to look up how to get that trophy. Good game. GG in more than one way, no one. Good game. Great suggestion. Thank you for suggesting that I play Viewfinder. I very much enjoyed that. Cool. I like that game a lot. We're gonna go do a little trophy hunting, which I'm just gonna like look up where to go to find the things. I don't know if Viewfinder is on my Mount Rushmore, but it was a pleasant surprise. Yeah, this was good. This was a good game. It's a solid game. Nice little indie puzzle game. They like every hub added a new mechanic in a new and interesting way. So many times the new mechanics and how they would operate was just like, oh, it gave you that hit. Give you that hit of being like, oh, fuck yeah, I figured it out. Like, and the cat isn't like, after 30 seconds of you not solving the puzzle, the cat isn't like, huh, maybe you have to do this, you know, like treating you like a child. Before you start playing again, yes, mama. For an assignment, is there a limit for vid lengths? No. No, I mean, I think most fight scenes aren't gonna be like crazy long. And if it's like a really long cutscene, if it's a really long choreographed fight and I'm not in it the whole time, like I get bored at some point, I'm like, this fight is going on for too long, that's probably just gonna be a hit to the score. Great. But no, I'm gonna say no video length requirement at all. Did you play Superliminal? Similar type of game, but everything is perspective. I have not played Superliminal, but I have seen Superliminal, and I think it looks super cool, and I do want to play it. When I see for what I wanted, it's longer, but not just the fight. I want to try to find a better one. Okay, yeah. If you can't find one that's just the fight, Mama, you can also just say what time in the video the fight starts, and we can jump to that part of the video. The entire Mortal Kombat movie isn't one never-ending fight scene. It can't be multiple fight scenes. It has to be one fight scene. May not be the best out there, but there's lots of good ones, but it's one of your favorite ones. Hey, even if it's your favorite, that is worthy of a submission. It doesn't have to be the best. It's just, you're submitting just a really good one. It's gonna hurt because I know you probably haven't seen it. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna disappoint. I'm gonna disappoint again. This game would not have been possible without the support of these fine folks.
Fox Sound, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Wednesday. How you doing, Fox Sound? How you doing? How you doing? Now, Fox Sound, with us having beaten this game today, you know what the next game we're playing is? You want to know what the next game is? It's Frontiers, my friend. It's Frontiers, my friend. But that won't be starting until September because I'm not streaming it all next week. Not sure if I'd say my favorite fight scene, but a favorite movie, and I have to submit it if someone doesn't beat you to it. Okay. Well, I look forward to watching. I look forward to watching all of them. I love fight scenes. Finally, we'll go fast. At long last, I will go fast. You don't count when I played Sonic and Knuckles 3 as me going fast, Foxhound? You don't consider that me going fast? Glad to hear you're staying afloat. Hope there's lots of happiness and joy in your household, even if there is exhaustion, as I'm sure there is. That was me learning to go fast. I see. That was simply training. I was learning to go fast. Now I actually will go fast. There is just work is crazy and then babies. Of course. Of course, of course. I'm sorry to hear work is crazy. If only work could chill BF out. Justice for Kate? Oh, fuck. Yeah, you got me, Viewfinder. Hashtag justice for Kate. Also, I beat Constance. Incredible game. I have some notes that were maybe a bit but an 8 overall. Wow. All right, an 8 out of 10 for Constance. It looks really good, Mom. It's on my Nintendo Switch 2 wish list now. Okay. Let's continue. And we're gonna start by going back to Chilung's, because that's where we'll get the mahjong tiles. I don't know what ones I have and what ones I don't, but I'm hoping that there are pictures with whatever guide I'm about to look up so that I can compare which ones I have, with which ones I don't. Oh. Oh no, I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where the one I don't have is. I need level 5.3. Wish these would tell you what they are. That's, I'm gonna guess that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If I'm right, this will be 5.3. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take I have to take a picture of this.
Private spots are the best way to recharge. Oh, so I've been told.
And then there's another one of
A
these.
nice long nap often does the trick.
Hold in a place. You will fall into the picture and walk to the. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Warning, incoming game. Warning, incoming game.
And they're picking up the pieces. Got all the mahjong tiles. And there will be an ad break in less than a minute, folks. When that ad break hits, we will do a little movement break. We'll do a movement break. We'll pause the gameplay. We'll stop getting them. Okay, that trophy acquired. So now we got to go get the rest of the planets. That was the one I was worried I wasn't going to be able to identify which one I didn't have. Getting the planets will be easier.
Mirren's workspace awaits. She's rather special. The one who started all of this, with good intentions no less. She even made me, and for that I will always be thankful. even though she... Well, she really loved this place.
Okay.
For real? For real! All right, we're going on a walk. We're going on a little movement break, folks. If you've been seated for a while, if you've been sitting down for quite some time, I invite you to join me on a little movement break instead of just sitting during the duration of this ad break. For 3 minutes, we are going to walk around for 3 minutes. We're going to move our legs, get our blood pumping. It's healthy for us. It was rainy and cloudy this morning when I went and got my hair cut, folks. But right now, I'm stepping outside. It is a little cloudy, but it is a beautiful sunny blue sky day. Pudge is out here in the sunroom looking out. He's kind of freaked out by me being out here talking as much as I am, but that's just Pudge. He's always freaked out a little bit. But he's out here enjoying the view, enjoying the sun, enjoying the clouds. Surprisingly beautiful day. Not muggy. Thankfully, the little bit of rain that we had does seem to have cleared the mug because it was muggy. It was tache te, and it was also muggy. I can't remember what the Irish word for... Oh, I found cat barf! Guys, I found cat barf! Another cat barf. All right, I'm not going to be talking anymore. I got to go to the kitchen and get some stuff to clean up the cat barf. Well, that's one way to spend a movement break. One way to spend a movement break, for sure. One of those barfs might have been Pico. I always suspect Pudge, and it is more predominantly than not, it's Pudge who does the barfing. But I have, Pico does barf too. I've seen Pico barf. Hi, Pudger. You having a good time out here in the sunroom? You enjoying looking at things? Can you see all the neighborhood rabbits that you want to hunt and kill? You see all the neighborhood rabbits that you want to hunt and kill? I know you do. I know that's what you want. Like when the birds come to the bird feeder and you like turn into the alien. You turn into the xenomorph and your teeth click. Your hunting instincts are on full display. Meanwhile, Pico's just been in here lazing. She can't appreciate a sunny day because she can't see that it's a sunny day. Poor girl. Poor girl. Oh, there's a big red X on the tree in the front yard of my neighbors across the street. I wonder if they're getting that tree cut down by the city or something. All right. You're really putting him on blast, sharing his business? So what if he barfs? Damn, listen! I'm not putting him on blast. I'm calling people to sympathize. At least it's not on the PlayStation this time. It's true. At least he didn't barf. At least whoever barfed didn't barf on the PlayStation. I could have been Peaks. She did a really nasty barf the other day that I did not enjoy watching her do, or cleaning up. Okay. What planets do we not have? Where is the display that shows the planets? Okay. So, Mercury, Venus, Earth. We don't have Earth. Go to level. I don't like this one because this guy doesn't have pictures. I like that other guy better. I'm gonna go back to that other guide and see if it has all planets. Here we go. Because this comes with visuals, and I'm a visual learner. Oh, and the planets aren't in order though. That's interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the. I need to go back and look at this. So the ones we don't have. We have Mercury, Venus. We do not have Earth. We have Mars, Jupiter. We do not have Saturn or Uranus. So
Jupiter. Saturn is the 6th one. Get this, we have to... you're looking up at level 6.6. Dragon Quest 7 is fun so far. I want to make a fun graphic thing for my outfit a bit, and I was going to do it during this forgetting I had to be with Frankie for Expedition 33. I'm going to do a fun graphic thing for your alphabet. That's fun. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for 6.6. This can't be 6.6 because it doesn't have enough. Only has 4. This one has. So this should be 6.6. Yep. Oh my god, it's right there. Really wasn't that hard to find. Jesus. All right. The 7th planet, Earth, at level 5.1, the optional level. Is this 5.1? No, this is 3.1. That's 3.1, so this will be 4. Making this 5.1. Yep, okay. Okay. Find it, you should first get the picture on your left. You start the level. Use the photocopier in front of you. Use it to get to the area below. Oh, too far. Oh, no, I made it. And then Earth's right there. Wow, I really missed these guys. These were not even that well hidden. I just didn't see them. All right, and finally, we need Uranus, which can be found in level 7.3. This is 7.3? Or is this 6.3? This is 7.3, okay. Turn around when you first begin the level and continue walking forward.
This maze of memories and forgotten wonder.
Until you see the stairs in front of you.
Your experience has been pleasant so far. To me, it's been wonderful.
You see this? Oh, here we go. Wow. And once again, I didn't plan it for this to happen. Incredible. Okay, let's take a look-see. Complete a timer level with only a fraction of a second to spare. I need to look that one up. Beat a level in less than 10 seconds. Okay, well that's... Let's go to like the very first level. Surely one of the like early levels is beatable within 10 seconds, right? Never really used this feature where you can like pin this to the side. I don't necessarily know that having it pinned to the side is really doing anything, but I guess you guys can see what it is I'm trying to accomplish. Beat a level within 10 seconds. One of the easiest for Speed Demon is Chapter 3, level 2.2. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna pin some. So I don't know what the recursive photo is. Complete the 3rd level without touching the battery. Okay. Rewind for a really long time. Put the 3 paintings where they belong. Okay. Two 2.2. Is 2.2? Okay, I'm just gonna figure out the level. I'm gonna ignore that phone call. We definitely don't need that phone call to do. I just have to get over there and stand there. It's so easy.
I've been waiting for you.
I somehow didn't do it. Oh shit. Maybe restarting the level doesn't still counts towards your timer. How am I not getting it? Am I coming in at like exactly 10 seconds? God damn it. I'm doing this wrong because I'm leaving that open space at the side. That can't have been 10 seconds.
I've been waiting for you. I went ahead to search for the machine you're looking for. Most elusive indeed. Was that the only reason you came here?
No way that's taking 10 seconds. Take a pic of the teleporter and move that. All right. Less than 10 seconds. I feel like it's less than 5 seconds. Hashtag all filters, collect all the camera filters. Okay. We did that. No. That was very helpful, Mama. Thank you. But okay, hang on. I'm just gonna look up how to do some of these things. I'm just using a guide. I'm fine with that. All the magnets. I need to go to that watermelon level again. Oh, I'm using. Oh, don't you worry. I'm using Dudson. I'm absolutely using.
The one who started all of this.
It's funny, the Viewfinder list of guides on this website is there's one for each of the chapters for finding all the collectibles, and then there's one for the watermelon puzzle. There's one for that puzzle that's so fucking hard. Dudson, if you're watching, do not watch me do this next thing I'm about to do because it will spoil how to solve the hardest puzzle in the game. And I don't want to spoil that for you. Use a guide if you wanna. Play away, that's for you. Exactly. I just actively choose not to use a guide and don't want to. I want to figure it out on my own. The only reason we enforce that is because I want to enforce that. Watermelon, it is. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to do. There we go. Trophy earned. What is the recursion excursion? What is the recursive photo? Recursive photo. Apparently it's in chapter 1, level 2.3? Obtainable in chapter 1, level 2.3. No further instructions given. So there must just be a photo in chapter 1, level 2.3 that is very obviously the recursion photo. This was a 2, 3. Yep. The recursive photo. Right, because this is at the point where we were still being given photo. Oh, I see. I just didn't place this enough times. Even though I did, you place it so many times.
Back to normal too. Excellent.
But I guess you just have to...
Smooth sailing from here.
I guess the number of times I placed it... Oh, because it was 15 times. That's right. You don't need to place it 15 times to get to the goal. But you know what? They're in that weird MC Escher like impossible object image when we went down in it and found images on the walls that were like Viewfinder prototypes. One of them was an image of this. Of placing this photo recursively a bunch of times. Recursive excursion trophy earned. Yowza! Cool. Okay. And complete the 3rd level without touching the battery. Like 3rd level ever? .3. Do it without touching the battery ever. Is there a battery in this level? There's no battery in this level. Oh, here we go. Can't do it that way. How do you take a picture of a picture that hasn't been taken yet? Oh, I don't know. Contactless. Complete the level without touching the battery. No, is this a riddle? Rewind for a really long time. Okay, what is considered a really long time? This is called Time Traveler. Wait for 2 minutes, then rewind time in any level. Okay? Waiting 2 minutes, folks. Two minutes and we'll get this one. Okay, just being reminded, I will in fact have health. I will have medical and dental insurance again starting on September 2nd. Love that. Love having dental coverage. No new featured jobs. Woo! My luxury bones! Now let me take care of my luxury bones for another year. It is not no one. Your teeth are not covered in universal health care. Your teeth are considered luxury bones. In past federal elections, there has been a party that one of their things on their platform is that they were like, if we get elected, we will add dental coverage to universal health care. But they don't get people's votes. Unfortunately, they don't get the majority of the votes. So that's never been added to our healthcare. All right, it feels like it's been 2 minutes, right? That is a cool detail that there is a sound effect that sort of like confirms for you that you are doing a thing. Okay, time traveler, done. Teeth being a luxury is crazy? Yep. It is. Impeccable time. Yeah, I gotta look at this one. Impeccable timing. Because Control F, impeccable. Oh, the timer doesn't refer to an actual timer. The timer in that is referring to the like timing devices, the things that I would charge up and then there would be a timer countdown until the teleporter stopped working. That's what it means by timer, not a countdown clock. Okay, level 5.3 apparently is very easy for doing this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.3. Gotta remember how this works. Believe that you do this. If I remember how this one works, you do this. And then you could take a picture of it. And then oh. Oh, dang it. I can't go back to the previous one? Dang it. You gotta redo that if you fuck it up, but I could have waited even longer, I guess. Oh. Okay, but if I miss it, that's fine, because I can just rewind. Impeccable timing, trophy earned. Let's go. Okay, what do we still got to do? Bunch of hidden ones. Put the 3 paintings where they belong. Okay, what level is that referring to? Everything in its right place. That is in chapter 1, level 3. I'm really not doing these in any kind of like smart, comprehensive order. So I'm bouncing around between chapters. I'm gonna look up the jump power-ups. Oh, there's a picture with the power up in it. In chapter 3, level 2.5. Okay, so I just left where I could get the jump upgrade. I might not folks, what are you more interested in? Finishing up these trophies for the plat, which I don't think I might be able to finish before 5. Or does anybody want to watch the Phantom Blade 0 state of play? Yes to which one? Oh, well, no, dumb, stupid question. I dare say, stupid question to ask which one you mean, mama. Wait, what did I just... The 3 paintings in is level 3.1. That's 2. I do not know what Phantom Blade Zero is. It is an upcoming Souls-like? Or wait, no, I don't think it's a Souls-like. I think it's a... Oh, wait, what did I see that it was actually called? Put the 3 paintings where they belong. Right here. Where do they belong? Is it clear where they belong? Oh, I get it. God, I can't quite get the angle right. How precise is the game going to need me to be? Everything in its right place. Hell yeah! Let's go. No more game, thanks. Solidarity for Mama. I don't know what the other thing is whatsoever. It is Phantom Blade Zero. It's it's just like a deeper look at this game. It's like a guy. It's like The Last of Us if Ellie was a baby and Joel had a sword. I don't know. That's part of it. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna 100% this. I'm gonna get all the trophies. But let's pivot. Let's pivot and watch the Phantom Blade Zero State of Play. What? You heard me, Berg. What more do you need? I think once you see it, you'll be like, yeah, he explained it perfectly. That is, in fact, what it is. You'll be like, I'm sorry for saying what? Like, there wasn't a comprehensive explanation. All right, I'm going to do it in a smaller window so that my face isn't covering anything. Yeah, well, no, I didn't say that. Oh. I didn't. Cool. See, look, he's holding a baby. This is an incredible pull for this game. Also, do you see he's holding a baby? Damn it, they put the word punk in it. Now I can't play it. You can't just call something punk. I'm so pissed that he just called it Kung Fu Punk. I'm so pissed. See? A baby. Actually, Dutson, that's fucking hilarious. What the fuck? Chainsaw Man. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for acknowledging my valid crash out. You have to fight Chainsaw Man in this game. I'm taking note of this so I can upset you later by calling things something punk, Leandra. Oh, I'm so easily triggered. I make myself so vulnerable here. Enter the Wulin. Dudson, I will fucking ban you. Oh, it's like Death Stranding, but America is China. Pisses swords and the baby is a baby. Yeah, you get it, Berg. You get it. This is a Chinese development studio. Actually, that's better. I should have described it that way, Berg. Yeah, that office did look slick as hell. I thought the same thing, Dudson. Like, what makes this punk? Like, what makes it Kung Fu punk? Ooh, not loving the 20 frames per second there. Hospice punk. You need your piss. I've seen a cog and round sunglasses that the part is clicking. Is that all it takes? I'm so pissed. Don't you dare tell me that those glasses make it. Don't you dare. Okay, Sephiroth. Okay, they can call it Kung Fu Punk. They're allowed to call it Kung Fu Punk. I'm no longer pissed. I wasn't on board because you can't just call something punk, but they were like, but this is why, and I accept their explanation. Okay, that's so cool. That's cool. No, Leandra, I can't imagine that. I've been burned too many times by something just being called punk with no explanation, and they didn't explain it. They should have waited to say the word Kung Fu Punk until they explained it. This is my note. They buried the lead. So wait, is this game actually look sick as hell? Don't. But is it a Souls-like or is it more of like an action? Okay. Okay, that's sick. This can't be a Souls-like. My god, this combat looks cool. Oh, that's cool. I'm just ignoring y'all. I'm just ignoring y'all. Stop making me kill dogs in video games. The combat looks so cool. Cool. Every game should do that. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look. It's not slow enough to be Souls-like. Fighting game mechanics. Okay. There's a parry system, obviously. I agree. I've heard people make the argument for why they don't do it, no one, and I'm not sure that I agree with it. Oh, that's cool. Isn't this the first boss or like one of the early bosses in the Elden Ring DLC? Just two guys. Okay. Fight just started. Half health gone. So many iframes. Oh, you can literally put out his fire by getting him wet? Oh, that mask was on too tight. Lamau phase 2. Okay, like this boss design is also, this boss fight is very cool. Oh, we switched weapons. Oh no, this, oh no! What? You can pick up his head now? You can jump between pillars? No, I'm sorry. This game, never mind. I didn't really. Cal's been excited about this game for a long time, like since it was first announced. I feel like last year in September he was announced about this. He was excited about this, and until this moment, watching this, I didn't really see anything that was particularly exciting. This state of play was just like, what if we showed you every reason to be excited about this game? Actually. This game looks so cool that it used something I'm actively frustrated that video games keep doing, and I'm excited about that thing now. Very thank you, Mama. Very thank you. This is just a different. This isn't phase 3. This is a different fight. Neat. They were like, just to show off his character, we're just gonna show you a few moments in the fight where his character fucking brutalizes you. Not in September. Not joining the September War. All right, October, end of October. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Nope. Adaptive triggers, a setting that I have turned off by default in every game because it's not that good. It's not an exciting feature. Now, wait, I think Phantom Blade Zero did have a release date in another... When did it originally say it was going to come out? Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero originally had a release date of September 9th, but they've delayed it until October 29th. So this is the second game to fall out of the September War. That's 2 games down. Dawn of War, Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War 4, and Phantom Blade have both ditched September, making September a little less crowded. Yeah, they do. They move Dawn of War 4 to December 3rd. I should update that here. 3rd is actually when that's happening now. Well, cool. Neat. All right. I wasn't interested in that game before, but now I actually am super interested in that game. That looks so slick. That looked so slick. God damn it, there's so many good games coming out between now and the end of the year, and I do not have the money for all of them. I mean, I might have if I hadn't lost one, if one of my courses hadn't been canceled on me, canceled out from underneath me. And whilst you did that, I did some much needed updates in my hacked together script for adjusting my schedule. We'll look at that. Look at that, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We're gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna look for a raid partner here. We are not going to be streaming on Saturday. Canceling Saturday's stream. I was going to do a thing. I was gonna stream the Dustbloods, but I'm not allowed to stream the Dustbloods. And I just do think that it's silly for me to stream myself playing the Duskbloods without showing any of me playing the Duskbloods. So I'm just not gonna do that. Who are we gonna raid today? Who are we gonna raid today? Yes, so I had 4. I was originally hired 2 and 2 at the 2 different universities where I work at, but then the dean's office at one of those universities decided that there were not enough students enrolled in the class I was going to teach, so they got the English department to cancel that class. So I lost one of my 2 classes at one of the 2 universities. So I'm still teaching 3 courses, which Should be fine. I should be able to afford everything. It won't be that big of a deal, but it would have been better if I had 4. It would have been better if I had had 4, but they took it, yeah. And it's because there were 13 out of 20 students enrolled, so the amount of money that they were paying me versus the amount of money they were making on that course from the number of students enrolled was basically breaking even, which is why. It wasn't that there was low enrollment, there was break-even enrollment, which is why they canceled it, because they weren't making a profit from that class. So yeah, I agree, mama. Assholes. Assholes indeed. Okay, but who am I gonna raid? Who should we raid? I don't know. Oh, let's raid Koodles. Koodles is playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're gonna go and we're gonna raid Koodles. Okay, so that actually means that there will be no stream for the next week. I will not be streaming again until August 31st. August 31st will be my next stream. There's no stream on Saturday, August 22nd. No stream on Monday, August 24th. No stream on August 26th. And no, I don't believe we are actually going to be streaming on August 29th. I don't, Jasper said he was unavailable. We probably won't be streaming there either. So you will not, I won't be streaming again until Monday, August 31st. Another little final end of summer.
Like, that's truly the most upsetting thing you could have possibly made. Like, what the fuck?
See you never. Not true. You won't see me never. Not if we make another, not if we're doing another Mecha Chameleon or Big Walk Night or something. But thank you ever so much, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for sticking with us as we beat Viewfinder. I'll update the schedule and the completed games thing to show that we beat Viewfinder as well in the month of August. We'll be starting Sonic Frontiers on August 31st. Enjoy your remaining weeks of August. If I'm not seeing you in other places, have a great time. You got yourself, take care of yourself. Be kind to others if they deserve it. Drink plenty of water, eat plenty of food, get some exercise, get plenty of sleep, do stuff that makes you happy, and otherwise just contribute to making the world a bit of a better place. I'll see you all very soon. Bye! Bye now. Bye-bye.